Welcome back to Growth Matters Live. We're here at Sapphire now, and I'm super excited to talk to the famous Claude Bernier, and he's the Vice President of IT at South Shore Furniture. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about something that I think is a pretty cool topic, which is quick delivery of a product. And it sounds simple on the surface, but there's a lot going on underneath the hood. So Cloud's going to help us understand how his company enables an amazing customer experience. So Cloud, tell us a little bit more about what your company does and what your role is.
Well, actually, we are a furniture manufacturer out of Canada, and we have a plant in Juarez, Mexico, and also distribution center in Nashville and Salt Lake City. And I'm the Vice President of Information Technology, and I'm in charge of the information technology, but also the digital transformation.
Very cool. So one thing that I took note of when we were doing some of the pre-research is that you have a 24-hour guarantee for delivery. So as a company, you obviously don't take that lightly. So talk a little bit about what a business needs to do to enable that type of delivery.
Well, actually, it's not on all product. It's a specific product, and most of those products are in the United States because the carrier, the parcel carrier, are faster in the United States than they are in Canada.
Okay.
Because of the population and whatever, and but to achieve that, you have to have a very good supply chain and a very good system that support your supply chain on that. And what we did with SAP, we automate everything that from the order entry to the cash. So it helped the supply chain to support this promise to deliver within 24 hours. And that's a challenge because you have to be up and running all time. So you have to have a very good back-end system and back-end process. You have to have very good person on the warehouse, so they have to be aware of that promise that we're doing. So that's a good challenge.
It is. So talk to me a little bit about before. So how have you evolved your supply chains to enable that type of delivery time frame?
Well, actually, before being online, we were a traditional manufacturer that were shipping truckload to the retailer. That was easy. Everything was paper-based. And when we decided to go online, we had to adapt the system. And when we decided to offer this kind of fast delivery, then we have to go a step further. So we did with a voice-speaking warehouse system, no paper. We are paperless in the warehouse, and everything is processed by SAP. So it's very, very fast, very reliable.
Cool. So we talked a little bit about your company and how you're evolving your supply chain. I'd be interested in your thoughts around the overall landscape of digital transformation. What are your thoughts on what's happening with the topic digital transformation, and what do you think it's going to be in 5 years from now?
Well, actually, I guess in Canada we're a little bit late compared to the United States in the digital transformation. And I'm not just talking about Industry 4.0, but that will be part of that also. But just going online for the retailer, the manufacturer, we are behind the United States, and we see that we have a growth in the Canada in the past year. So we see that more and more people are shopping online, and manufacturer and the retailer will have to adapt themselves. And from there, I think the digital transformation will come.
Blowing out even further, well, it's interesting because SAP has done a bunch of studies about Canadian adoption of technology. So how do you think companies in Canada can better use technology to grow their businesses?
Well, again, it's kind of difficult for companies that are in trouble to invest. So you'll see that the more healthy company will invest in technology to help support their digital transformation. But for the one that are in jeopardy, that will be difficult from them. So there will be, and from what I see, there's a lot of companies that are starting to have digital transformation team in their company, and they're looking at how to start this process.
Right. I'm going to throw you a curveball. What keeps you up at night?
What keeps me up at night? I would say everything that is new in technology.
Yeah.
I'm very interested in that.
It's like, what do you prioritize versus what do you test and then figure out how to scale it later?
That's it.
Right.
And don't forget that when you do a digital transformation, don't try to have the exact model the first time. You have to test.
Yes.
You have to test.
100% agree with that.
Yeah.
100%. Well, it was a pleasure having you, Claude.
Thank you.
Great insights, and I'm sure our audience got a ton of value out of it. If people want to learn more about your business, where would you send them?
To www.southshorefurniture.com.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you everyone for joining us online. And if you want to join the conversation, it's hashtag Growth Matters Live, and check out our new community at growthmattersnetwork.com, and we'll see you in the next session.